again another wonderful piece from Nina today. And last but certainly not least reader is Nina Telegina. Nina is a poet, writer and performing artist with over 10 years international experience. Nina is a multiple slam winner, including the Kent Poetry Slam Championship. Her debut poetry collection, Long on the Loose, was published by Whiskey and Beers in 2021, and her solo poetry show of the same name toured across Kent in 2018. Her work featured nationally on BBC Sounds as part of the Best of Upload 2020, and tickets to her incredible new show Renegades are highly sought after. A big cheer for Nina Telegina.
Goodness knows where the lowering shadows lie. After floating all day under stairwells and landings, awake in the crevices, cracks now descending as discreetly and steadily, night lands its feet. Goodness knows every street, with its banks and its currents, because the paths that she wanders are older than stone, and her footsteps are soft, and her silence is warm. Words no patch on her antediluvian meanings. Goodness knows where the fabric of living is framed. She's a friend to the strays, and to those who struck sail, and to all the loose ends that refuse to be tied. She laces them into her net side by side, so that those still adrift, they're moored to each other. And sometimes she helps them to fasten their knots, and then gurgles at babies awake in their cots as they stare, grown-ups think, at the light of the ceiling, because we never do notice for goodness's meaning, though her absence is stark. As the evening draws in, like a lighthouse, she stands on the edge of the park, clothed in red and in amber, when blind to the traffic, a drunken man sails off the edge of the green, and the hollering din of the brakes and the horns imperceptibly, urgently, goodness wades in and yanks him careening back onto the shore, where he knocks over bins and he splutters and swears. Goodness, ever so gracious, pretends not to hear. That's when night tiptoes near and whispers intently that vainly attempting and empty lie, that millions of voices cry out for the happy. Goodness knows not the how, only ever the why. And then there are places where she is not welcome, where no reason contends with a hand-raising paint, where the journey gives up to the angering deep, and she's always too little, a moment too late. Goodness is tired. She knows she must sleep. So she slips round the corner and barefooted nose, gliding through puddles and counting each door, and then sighs up the stairs, because she's been here before, in the dark of this bedroom, where someone is dreaming. And being, as ever, a delicate guest, she melts into air, settles down in the chest, where the tenuous workings of life run shine, where the lungs dare to savor each measure of time, and the blood surges on in defiance of distance. She holds to the muscles and vessels and finds that here she is somehow affirmed in existence, is anchored to meaning and rocked on the heartbeat. And meanwhile, the dreamer is startled by nightmarish visions which bluster and swirl. The mast of humanity rises and dips as nature is torn and despairs of healing, as promises crumble, betrayals are made. How could they be ever repaired when the shipwreck is so astronomically small? And what use can there be in this atom of feeling which gathers a storm in the space of the ribs and aches with the hopelessness, never suggesting that this is the place in which goodness is resting? The twilight strikes up, because someone is singing. The dreamer awakens and goes to the window. And what street lamps in turn passing by. My goodness. My goodness. Look at the sky. At the brink of the earth, brimming over with life. How many kind spirits must walk in the night to ravel the world into soft understanding and witness the breaking and trust in living? How many safe harbors are needed to meet them when night lands its fleet in the shadows of night? And how much they carry beyond understanding, or whether in patience will give to the tending so some gentle flicker may ever persist, may gather its courage and strengthen and tremble and venture again into mystery.